Hi, I'm Sam Leach.
And I'm Maddie Weaver. Thanks for joining us today.
Today we'll be broadcasting a short special on Sputnik space race. We hope you'll enjoy.
Increasing tension between the Soviet Union and the United States during the Cold War led to a strong sense of competition between the two.
Both countries wanted to be first into space. In the public eye, the motives to be the first in space were innocent, and mostly for a sense of national pride. However, both countries knew that whoever got into space first would have a military advantage.
Sergei Korolev was the lead engineer for the Soviets,
which was the only reason he was released from his gulag in Siberia.
His opponent would be a German engineer now working for the Americans, Wernher von Braun. Although the American public didn't know it, he was a Nazi and had used slave labor in the V2 factories in Germany.
Thanks to von Braun, Germany was the first to invent rocket technology, using the V2 rockets.
Because of his background with rocket technology, von Braun was a hot commodity wanted by both teams.
In a race to capture him, Russia makes an important discovery while pushing into Germany through Poland.
They had found an empty shell of a V2 rocket left behind by retreating Germany. There, they realized what they had been doing all along and why Germany was successful. They had been able to harness all the power needed, which the Soviets didn't know how to.
Meanwhile, von Braun and the other Nazis are giving orders to retreat and to destroy all but the exceptionally important documents.
Von Braun retreats south to a factory where V2s were mass-produced, leaving behind the majority of his life's work.
What the Germans don't know is that while they are traveling away from the Soviets, they're getting closer and closer to advancing Americans.
Soon, the Soviets realize that the Americans are basically bound to capture von Braun and realize they needed to get a backup plan. They release Korolev from his gulag in Siberia to come work for the Soviets as the lead rocket engineer.
The Germans are informed that the Americans are close by, and they are told to destroy all blueprints and catch the train to the Swiss Alps in the morning.
Von Braun soon surrenders to the Americans with his hopes that there he will be able to achieve his dreams of putting man on the moon.
While Soviets are desperate to get ahead, they roam the streets searching for any V2 scientist that didn't help the Americans.
One of von Braun's lead engineers stepped forward to help. He got the recovered V2 engine to start and promised to help recreate a new set of blueprints.
The new set of blueprints takes over 2 years to complete.
On September 17, 1948, it was set for the Soviets to launch their V2 for the first time. It failed to ignite.
During the second attempt, ignition was successful and the V2 launched into the air. However, shortly after, it exploded in the air. This didn't harm anyone.
The failure of this rocket led to ideas to create a newer, lighter rocket.
Meanwhile, in America, von Braun was up to very little, only crafting small models and presenting them to amateur clubs.
On September 25, 1949, Russia was ready to test their new rocket with a lightweight design and a detachable nose cone.
This was a success, and it reached its test target that was 500 kilometers away. This success almost ensured a Soviet victory in the rush into space.
The final victory in the space race was thanks to the launch of Sputnik.
And that's our special news broadcast for tonight, an overview of Sputnik and the space race between the USSR and America.